Nigel, quite a day here at Scunthorpe Park. 4 goals, clean sheets, broken nets, tennis balls and a pitch invasion as well. I mean, how do you sum up that 90 minutes?
Yeah, pretty much a bit of everything. Start with the first 45 minutes. I thought we were a bit fortunate. I didn't think it was a 3-0 first half. We got fortunate with a couple of goals and we went in comfortable at 3-0. I thought we played better in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, the second half was interrupted by the pitch invasion and tennis balls being thrown onto the pitch. Did that sort of knock you off your groove a little bit?
Yeah, I think when it's interruptions like that in the game, it's bound to be. It was stop-start. But I thought, I thought the referee handled it brilliantly, as did Keith and Tony for Scunthorpe. I think credit to them and the players for everything they handled it. And I get the protests and stuff, but it's not against the team or the manager, which I think is good to see from a manager's point of view.
Yeah, let's talk about your performance as well. The first half in particular, 3 goals. The pick of the bunch, Ryan Sturck, superb individual effort from him. What a goal it was as well.
Yeah, about time he got one. I think Stevenage was the when he scored last, and a little bit of quality, just darting into the box and then tucking it away in the bottom corner. I thought he was a little bit lethargic first half. But it's just we got the goals at good times, but we gave 2 corners away in the first few minutes, so I wasn't particularly enamoured with the way we played, but we got 3 goals and that's the most important thing. I think it's a reward for Tuesday night where we got nothing, and a couple of the other games where we played well and got nothing, and you come here today and unfortunately Scunthorpe got punished for it.
Yeah, and even more punished in the second half. 11 seconds in when Stephen Quinn put that fourth in. I mean, it's not the kind of start you wanted to the second half, just come out the blocks and try and add more to your goal tally.
Completely, and I said to him at half time, do everything you can to get a goal in the first 5-10 minutes of the second half, because as silly as it sounds, we've seen plenty of comebacks even this season where teams are 3-0 down, they get a goal and all of a sudden another one, and it can change. And I thought Stephen Quinn was a shining example of what we want to do today. And I've just said to the 3 young midfielders we've got in there, in terms of Jason Law, Matty Longstaff and Ryan Sturck, if you're thinking about having a career in football, have a look at him and learn from the way he goes about his job, the way he does it, the way he plays and everything, because he was the driving force. He got us the victory almost on his own today.
Yeah, he's a consummate professional, isn't he? Just in the way he looks after himself and the way he can manage himself on the pitch too.
Yeah, but he gets angry. He doesn't like losing, and we see that in a couple of disciplinary problems, but I'll take that for the desire that he has to win.
And looking at the performance in general as well, what it means, the fact that it's still within the top 3, the chasing pack of the automatic promotion places, it feels like another significant victory today. Yeah,
it does. We don't know how many games we're going to have to win to make the playoffs or even challenge the top 3, but just take them one at a time, keep ticking them off. I think to finish the run of 7 out of 8 away games as we just had, which is an incredible amount at this stage of the season, with a great victory and a clean sheet, sets us up nicely for the last 6 games.
Yeah, and there's a couple of notable absentees today. Rhys Oates, who didn't feature against Forest Green or today either. What's the latest with him and his injury?
He's here today having a bit of treatment. He's had a little jog yesterday, but that's all it is. We'll just see how him and Jamie Murphy are towards Friday.
Yeah. Could he be back in contention for the Easter weekend?
I would think Rhys Oates is more doubtful than Jamie Murphy.
Steve McLaughlin went off just before half-time as well. What's the prognosis of his injury?
Yeah, that was a blow, tight hamstring. Not sure excuse me, the extent of it at this stage, but that was an injury as well. So with Laps being out, suspended, Ollie Clark out, we can't afford too many more, but I think the way James Perch played at left back today, we've got good cover.
How important is it for you as the manager to have your Perches and your John Joe tools, Farron Rawson as well, along that back 4, Elliot Hewitt as well included in that, and just shows the versatility that you've still got within the squad?
That's it, even when we have a few out injured. We couldn't play Ollie Hawkins today with him being on the 13 bookings now. But he'll be in contention for Friday. But all of the lads excuse me, who've come in have done the jobs again. Faz Roast hasn't played for a few weeks, comes back in today, keeps a clean sheet. Danny's come on and done well for 45 odd minutes. That's exactly what we need off everybody. I've been talking about it for weeks. It's not an 11-man game anymore. It's about 18 and 19 players, and they've all come in and contributed.
How do you balance that out, using the squad well and making sure they all get equal playing time, and also the amount of rest that they need as well in a busy football period?
Yeah, it's not equal playing time. It's just getting those out there who are fresh and trying to give them a breather now and again. Give Macca a breather the other week at Hartlepool, and he obviously needed a bit more of one because he's played more minutes than anybody this season. Unfortunately, he's gone down now. We just keep listening to Dave and to Tom in the physio and the sports science side, and just saying, if anybody is looking as though they need a rest, let us know and we'll give them one. We can't afford, with 6 games to go, potentially the playoffs, we can't afford any more injuries.
Let's talk about the 2,000 plus Mansfield Town fans who made the journey up to Scunthorpe. Not too far to go, of course, but again backed in great numbers.
Relatively local compared to what we've had in the last few weeks. So yeah, it was just nice to see them all here, enjoy the victory, enjoy the night. I think if nothing else, I think the connection between the team and the supporters has really been strengthened. I think the time it strengthened the most, we talk about it, was when we didn't win for 13, 14 games, and then that leads to this when we have had a great run. It leads to sort of days like at Bradford and this and Oldham and everywhere that you're seeing at the moment.
Perfect stuff. Thank you very much, Nigel. Safe journey back. Thank you.